Well, hello, everyone. My name is Dawn Woods. I'm coming to you from Downingtown, Pennsylvania, um, in the greater Philadelphia area. And I wanted to share with you about a launch coming up for my new adventure, which I've called Rooted. I have launched two groups of women, and this is going to be my third, and I'm very excited about that. Um, I wanted to share literally just a snippet and invite you to ask more questions if you have them. But I call Rooted a pilgrimage for women who want spiritual grit. Now, there are a lot of things I have learned over the years, and as I have crawled into midlife, like just with my last bits of energy after being in education for over 20 years and going to seminary and working as a counselor. And now I work as a coach for parents and for young adults. You start to pick up on and notice things besides the fact that you look at your own life. And when you pay attention, you realize there are some things that are getting us off the rails, so to speak. And so Rooted has come out of that. I'm an educator. I love to write. I'm a communicator. And so this is kind of a new weird platform for me after the classroom, but one that I felt God putting on my heart. When I think about pilgrimage, I think about this idea that we are moving in a direction, right? I mean, our lives are always moving in a direction. And as believers, I'm either moving towards God or I'm kind of veering off. I'm a little bit lost. Likewise, I think as we model these things out for kids, I've mentored girls for so long, and I don't have my own kids, but there's this motivation for me as an adult of what does it look like for me to model out living in a direction. Grit comes because I'm living with intentionality. I'm making certain rhythms and habits in my life. Really asking the Lord to give me what I need to prioritize those things. But grit kind of comes from that kind of consistency. So with all of what's going into our heads, with the lack, so we have a lot going in. We have a lack of silence. We have a lack of time that we reflect and contemplate and thoughtfully consider. Our brains don't even focus the way they used to. We are in need of both good, like a compass of truth, combined with this with a pause. And Rooted is exactly that. Over the course of a month, there would be two videos. So this would be every other week, a video every other week that is not that long, but followed by the rhythm of every other week being sort of silent, reflective, contemplative, prayerful, and carving out that time is an intentional decision. If it doesn't happen, we all know that it won't happen naturally. So that's what I'm inviting you into. Rooted goes for the course of a year. When we hit Lent, there's kind of a pause for some Lent reflections and readings and things like that. We pause for Advent. And so part of these really sweet seasons on the church calendar, we stop for. Likewise, I pop in with what I call my carpool commentaries, where I will give you a thought of something that I read or an article, even from the Atlantic or something, let's think biblically. Let's talk about things from the standpoint of our framework that is so essential. And as we continue to form it, we begin to see through that. Skills of paying attention, being silent before the Lord, being good listeners. These are all the things. So if you feel stuck, if you feel kind of lost spiritually or just numb, like flat, like I don't feel connected to him. I just talked with one of my clients today, and that's what she said. I don't feel connected to him. What does it look like for us to continue to engage through these kinds of the ebb and flow of what it is to walk with Jesus? Peter Scazzaro, in his book, Emotionally Healthy Spirituality, says this, and it's really his premise: we cannot grow spiritually mature unless we do not also grow emotionally mature. And so let's do that. Let's be people who grow in every sense of the word. I would love for you to join me. I am launching on January 15th, so right here around the corner. My email is dawn@woods.com. And you're welcome to, again, ask me any questions or go to my website, dawn-woods.com. And you can see a little tab there for Rooted, and you can learn more there and you can sign up there. So I would love to have you along with me. Feel free to reach out. And in the meantime, I hope you are doing well as you start 2023.